sour. Beatrice and Eugenie deal Harry a devastating blow, cut all ties after being stabbed by Duke. Woman's Day, in its February 7th issue, claimed that Prince Harry's relationship with his cousins recently soured, and it's all because of Prince Andrew. Since the Duke of York could be heading to trial over his sexual abuse lawsuit, Prince Harry and Markle doesn't allegedly want to have anything to do with him and his entire family. An unnamed source claimed that Prince Harry and Markle froze Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie out to the point that they do not reply to them on their family's group chat on WhatsApp. The Sussexes have also, allegedly, been avoiding Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's other attempts to reach out to them. Harry and Eugenie have always been thick as thieves, and he was close with Beatrice growing up as well. Despite their age difference, they always stuck together at stuffy family events. Harry kept them endlessly entertained with his impish sense of humor, which rubbed off on them. They always had a great time together, well into adulthood until the past few weeks, the unnamed source said. But after Prince Andrew was stripped of his titles, Prince Harry allegedly stopped answering his cousins' phone calls and texts. And Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie immediately realized what they have been doing. They used to have a group WhatsApp chain, which Harry and Eugenie were particularly active on. It's how they kept in touch on things like their babies, but also since Eugenie and Jack are subletting Harry and Meghan's UK home, it was a practical conversation as well. Ever since Andrew's spectacular fall from grace, though, the Sussexes aren't picking up Eugenie's calls, and their texts to the Yorks are devoid of their usual warmth, the unnamed source explained. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie couldn't allegedly help but be heartbroken over Prince Harry and Markle's decision to freeze them out. After all, they used to be very close, and Ferguson and Prince Andrew also adored the Sussexes. Fergie and her daughters welcomed Meghan into the family much more readily than certain other members. They were firm friends. But Eugenie's no fool, she knows they're distancing themselves from her because of what's happening with her father. She's hurt, nonetheless. Whatever her dad's involved in is not her fault, and she figured her friendship with the Sussexes would be strong enough to withstand that. After all, she and Bea kept all their secrets, and hers has been the lone voice siding with them as they fell out with the family. She even lets Harry isolate at her house whenever he's home, so this is a massive slap in the face to Eugenie, especially, the unnamed source concluded. However, there's no indication that Prince Harry and Markle froze Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie out, and there's no reason for them to do so. After all, the royal siblings have nothing to do with their dad's sexual abuse case. In the book Finding Freedom, authors Omid Scobie and Caroline Durand claim that Prince Harry and Princess Eugenie share a special bond because of their similarities. Like Harry, Eugenie also struggled to carve out her own identity growing up. Not being in a senior role meant that she had to go out into the world and find her own path, which she has done, moving to New York in 2013 to work at Paddle 8, the auction house run by Misha's husband and Harry's friend Alexander, they said. Prince Harry used to confide in Princess Eugenie about the women that he would date. And some of them were introduced to him by his cousins. Harry had always confided in his cousin when it came to the women in his life. Not only did he trust her implicitly, but friends say that she gives great advice and has always been beyond wise for her years, the authors added. During her appearance on The Ellen Show, Markle also shared just how close she and Prince Harry are to Princess Eugenie. The Duchess of Sussex that in 2016, all three of them including Princess Eugenie's husband, Jack Brooksbank, snuck into a Halloween party while they were still keeping their relationship a secret.